Tony here, and the internet world, the video game world, is all abuzz about the Super Nintendo Classic Edition coming out in September. I'm super excited about it. I've done 2 videos so far on it, and one was kind of an informational, what games are included, what all comes with the system. It does come with 2 controllers, which is awesome. Now, to be determined on the length, so we'll see. But, guys, I do want to talk about one thing in particular. Now, the NES Classic Edition, there were shortages. Obviously. There was scalping. Obviously. Hard to come by. Obviously. And my prediction is the same thing's going to happen. Same thing's going to happen in the Super NES Mini. Now, Nintendo has claimed that they're producing more than the NES Mini. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I hope so. I hope they're easier to come by. But this video is going to be alternatives to the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. If, for some odd reason, you cannot get your hands on it. Now, the first one's pretty obvious. Track down a Super Nintendo and the games you want. Now, me personally, I've been collecting since 1991. I still have my Super Nintendo from when I was a kid. And most of the games that I own now are the games that I want to keep for life. Or for however long I want to have them. So that's option number 1. Now, some cons with that. It might be a little expensive. Earthbound, that's like $160 to $180 game. So there are some downfalls. Some of those games are a little bit more expensive than others. So there's pros and cons to both. I do love the actual hardware. I love the console itself. Personally, if that's the only way I could play Super Nintendo, that'd be fine with me. Okay? So that's option number 1. Option number 2. Okay, you can get a RetroPie. Okay, now that's kind of going down the path of emulation. I understand that. That would also be another option, too. But you can buy a RetroPie kit really, really cheap. And you can find videos on YouTube on how to make them. Really, really easy. I have not made one. I actually have one. It's in my bar top that I own with all my games. So I do have a RetroPie. So that's a nice, easy, cheap way to do it. Not really any cons. I mean, emulation, I guess. So option number 3 would be emulation. I won't go too detailed on that, but basically, you can play it on your PC, the RetroPie, or my next option, you can mod either your NES Mini, if you have one, or your Wii. Okay, the Wii is really easy to mod. I've seen it done, but it's not that difficult to do. And that would be an option. Okay, if supplies are really, really low and it's hard to get a hold of one. And it plays flawlessly on it, or so I'm told. But that would be a good option. The NES Mini modded is not bad either. You can actually use a Wii Classic controller. That would work out just fine too, or one of just their NES controllers. Now, another option you can do is what I actually prefer, is tracking down a Retron 5. Okay, so this is kind of in the same vein as picking up a system. Is picking up a Retron 5 and just getting some games. Okay? You can also get an EverDrive. That would be a very good option too. You're going to spend the money for the EverDrive, and you can download, put whatever games you want on it. Okay, basically it's just a USB card you put into the EverDrive, and bam, there's all your games. So, I mean, those are some options. Okay, now, I honestly think it's going to be sold out. My prediction is it's going to be sold out instantly. At least the first round. It's already been sold out in the UK, I believe. I heard a rumor at Canada. I don't know for sure. I don't even know if that's true or not. But that's my prediction. I feel like the first 5 minutes of it being live, either on Amazon or wherever, going to be sold out. Yeah. Hate to be pessimistic about that, but scalpers will be scalpers. I don't like scalpers. I got my NES Mini. Okay. You see there in the background. I got it for full retail price. I'm not ashamed of that at all. It came with the one controller and then another controller, so I actually ended up paying $80 for it, which that's like tax included and everything too. Bought it from a buddy. Now, one other last option is make connections. If somebody in the gaming world that you know, one of your buddies, okay, they're gonna be searching for the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, and they want one too, just say, hey, if you find two, I'll buy one off you. And then you kind of make the same deal with them. I'm going to be making a couple of those deals too with a few of my friends, just to be sure. So anyway, those are some helpful tips. Guys, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you learn something. Hey guys, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to me if you have not. And just leave some comments below if I missed anything, any other options. I think this is going to be a travesty. I hate to think negatively, but I think it's going to go down bad again. I love Nintendo with all my heart, but just know I did get a Switch. Okay, so hope against hope. We'll see what happens. If I get one, I'm going to do a full unboxing and review and everything. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great night. Leave a comment down below. Are you getting an NES Mini? Do you want one? And just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day.